Shall we start?
Miss Tanvi,
Yes,
they are team 4 or team 9?
the team 4.
Okay.
Ever clean, save the earth. It starts with you. Team 4, Mahit Jain, Reva Sinha, Aditya Merchant, Pragya Khanna, and Adin Najpal. Project description. We have prepared a quiz which makes people choose between everyday objects and ask them to upload a picture of the option which is more eco-friendly. After uploading the image, it gives them some detailed information about how this object could help in making the environment a cleaner place.
SDG number 13, Climate Action. We are trying to make people realize that they have the capability to make a change. It is important because it's not just for us, but for the entire world. So we have made a quiz game to realize what they can do on an individual level. We have chosen this topic because we want people to realize that climate change is a major problem and show them how to minimize its effect through a fun quiz. Plants and animals, including us, face new challenges for survival due to climate changes. More frequent and intense droughts, storm, heat waves, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and warming oceans can directly harm plants and animals, destroy the places they live, and wreak havoc on people's livelihood and communities.
Reva?
You can speak, Reva.
I think it's not here, Aditya. Go ahead.
So solution and the innovation. Has this problem been tried to solve before? Yes, many measures have been taken to prevent climate change and spread its awareness. For example, many NGOs, companies, and organizations have tried to spread awareness and implement means like solar panels and wind turbines to have alternative energy sources that do not cause climate change. Our solution is different because it is an interactive and gamified version to spread information and awareness about this very crucial issue.
Social impact. Our solution would not only help us, but the whole world to new innovative ways to save the environment. For example, some people are very fond of researching about the environment, but sometimes they do not know what they can do individually to make a change. After attempting this quiz, we hope that people will be encouraged to use eco-friendly objects in their daily lives. Our solution would not only help us, but the
Dhyan, could you go back to the previous slide?
I think the title is copied from the last slide.
Yeah, it's a continuation.
Okay. Our solution will not only help us, but the whole world to know new innovative ways to save the environment. For example, some people are very fond of researching about the environment, but sometimes they do not know what they can do individually to make a change. After attempting the quiz, we hope that people will be encouraged to use eco-friendly objects in their daily lives.
Design thinking, what does your model do? A model is a fun quiz that asks people what they think is a good option for the environment out of two options. How does it help the users? It helps the users by giving them information about the problem's current situation and a few simple yet effective ways that one can try to reduce the harmful effects of this problem. The commercial viability. How feasible is your solution? Currently, on the scale we have launched, we can only reach out to a few people. However, it is a start. The making of it is completely possible, and we have already created a prototype. How can it grow in the future? In the future, an app is a possible branch. This is a great way to reach out to a lot more people and inform them how they can play their part.
You are done?
No,
No.
ma'am.
So the ethical considerations, in which ways can your solution be better? Could be better. Is there any way your model could go wrong? And if yes, then how can you fix it? Sometimes our model could go wrong if the AI incorrectly recognizes and identifies the images. We can fix this by constantly adding more images to our AI model. Currently, the software we are using has a data constraint on how many images we can use, but we can fix our AI model by moving to a different software and train our model by adding more images. Mahib? The five big ideas. How does your AI use all five big ideas? So currently, how we feed information into the Scratch program is we can show an image of the object on the camera, or we can upload an image of the object. So that is perceived. It perceives the images that it is input, and it can recognize it correctly. Mahip, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sorry, I got unmute. So the technical complexity, what type of data did we use to train our AI model? So our training data was carefully selected from images that we found on the internet, and we produced code in a platform called Scratch, and uh, s- we produce clean code, but we also use some complex features such as artificial intelligence, um, using cameras and broadcasting messages.
Adhya, next slide. So the technical complexity, we produce code in a platform called Scratch, like Mahip mentioned. We first fed in our data on a software called Machine Learning for Kids. Then we linked the AI model to Scratch and we coded it so that we could have a successful output. Mahip, do you want to share the video for demonstration? Because I think since you created it, you'll have permission.
Yeah.
Kids, have your demos ready, darling. So, we can go with it quickly.
Yeah, sorry, the permission wasn't shared.
Okay, don't matter.
So this is a demonstration of our project Everclean. So it first allows you to take a picture of the answer to the question. So in this case, it's either a plastic bottle or a metal bottle. So you have to choose the one that's better for the environment. In this case, it's the metal bottle. So once you take the picture, the AI recognizes it, and it gives you some extra information on why metal bottles are better for the environment and they're recyclable compared to plastic bottles. And then it adds to your score and you can proceed to answer next question.
Judges, you all have any questions for this team?
I have a question. Are you considering allowing users to keep score so that you then have a leaderboard, those who might get the most points or who can be seen as eco warrior winners? Have you considered that?
Yeah, so we have considered that. So everyone gets a score and it's like a challenge to keep improving the score every day by answering more and more questions and learning about more and more things that are better for the environment. And then in the future, maybe we can award people with titles and prizes for being in the top of the leaderboard.
Okay, I have a question. When you were thinking about creating this solution with uploading photos, did you have a chance to interview anyone outside of your team? And if you did, who did you talk to?
I can take this question. So again, some other team members also mentioned, but since we had a time constraint on the allotted coding time, we had to mainly focus on creating our product. We could not, unfortunately, interview other people and take their inputs, but definitely if we can get the time to grow this, then we will definitely interview some people.
Thank you.